Welcome to the first inaugural shooting of The Corner. I'm your host. Well, I guess we are hosts. It's kind of informal shooting. I'm your host, G1.
Yeah, I'm Thiz. Y'all know.
LC, a.k.a. Gorgie, a.k.a. Argonaut.
You know it. Alright, we're going to start the show off with a recap of the weekend sports. Today, there's a rain delay, but Rafael Nadal beats Djokovic for the French Open title. That's Rafael Nadal's 7th. And we take it to the NBA. The Heat advanced to the NBA Finals, beating Boston in Game 7 on Saturday night. Heat win 101 to Boston's 88. The game leaders of that game was Rondo with 22 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, triple-double, and he also added a steal. LeBron James had 31 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. We'll talk about that game later, so we'll worry about that later on, fella. And then we'll also take it to boxing. I don't know if any of y'all watched the fight this weekend, but Manny Pacquiao loses a split decision to Timothy Bradley, 115 to 113. Snaps Manny Pacquiao's 7-year unbeaten record. 7 years, that's wild.
Man.
No, some bullshit.
They ain't taking them Congo steroids from the jungle.
Them know it was fixed, man.
Yeah, did anybody get the chance to watch the fight this weekend?
David Stern did.
Right.
Think he had something to do with it.
Right. Well, I got a question relating to boxing. Do you think Manny Pacquiao losing that fight, do you think that hurt or helps the chance of seeing a super fight between Mayweather and Pac-Man?
Go ahead, brother.
It's not going to hurt it. I can't see it hurting it. I don't know if it was ever going to happen in the first place.
Right. But it kind of, I think that it might kind of bring Pac-Man back down to reality, kind of, you know what I'm saying, that he might have to go ahead and accept the fight, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I think if anything, first of all, they got to fight again.
Right.
But Mayweather's in jail anyway for the summer.
Right.
So
we'll have some time
I can't see it hurting. But I think it hurt boxing as a whole.
Right.
But I don't know if it necessarily hurt that fight.
Right. What you think, Dad?
Man, I think Pacquiao, he's just declined in the boxing game. This nigga out here singing and shit. Nigga out here want to be the motherfucking man. Out here, wherever he's from. He out there getting South Philippines singing songs, and you a boxer? Come on now, man. Come on.
You know, he said he was watching the Heat Celtics game right before his fight.
Right.
So you gotta wonder how focused he was anyway. It kind of reminded you of Tyson and Buster Douglas.
Right.
They said Tyson didn't train, appropriately. Didn't take his opponent serious. So
he may not respect the young kid Bradley.
Man, Mayweather gonna knock him out, throw 100 on him.
But see, before that happened, Pacquiao was he's gonna knock Bradley's ass out, throw 100 on him.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna set up the super fight.
But what makes it so worse, Bradley called him out on national TV.
Yeah.
He said, I want Pacquiao and beat him, whooped his ass.
Right.
So why would you want to fight Pacquiao? I want to fight Bradley. Fuck Pacquiao. You take his ass, go make an R&B track.
Yeah, but that's the chance of him getting a big time payday, because everybody wants to see Pac-Man and Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't think it affected that, because most people feel like it was fixed anyway.
Yeah.
That Pacquiao really won the fight.
Right.
That's the consensus anyway, so.
Yeah.
Man, like Rick Ross said, he got his money on Pacquiao, I got mine on Mayweather. Straight up.
Well, I feel you on that. Now we're going to take it to Word on the Street with Thiz.
It's your boy Thiz. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Word on the Street is Ocho Cinco's going to Miami. How you feel about that? I don't feel so good. You know, he got the basketball wives on there. He's a football player, but we're going to go on to the next story. Peyton Manning out there for the Broncos playing quarterback. I think they got a good chance of winning it this year. You know, he got a good player. He got Tammy on the end. You know, he played with him in Indianapolis, so he's gonna have a good flow of the game. He's gonna have somebody to throw to. Also, reported earlier today at Auburn University, 8 people got shot. 3 died at a swimming party. Now what the hell? What over a woman? Look, buddy, if you looking at this over a chick, for real, y'all to look. Tell that nigga y'all to look when you see him. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go on to more sports. Reportedly, Russell Westbrook wears a wristband for his homie that died on the court. Now this is a sensitive subject, man, because I know a couple people died on the court playing basketball. You know, some people out here to go to the league never know. You know what I'm saying? They never had the right opportunity. But like this guy had a bright opportunity. His time in the short. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring nobody down to terrorism or nothing. Y'all know. But, you feel me? Also, we gonna go on to the Heat. Chris Bosh apparently had an abdominal strain. And he was out there hooping. So I think in the finals, I'm gonna go with the Heat, because Chris Bosh, he's playing like a man right now. You know, his abdominal strain.
Keep the predictions for later on.
Keep the predictions for later on.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last.
I don't know.
Last segment of the show.
Yeah, on the Auburn topic, last I heard it was 3 people involved as far as in the shooting. I heard the 2 had been apprehended, taken in, and 1 was still at large. But you know, this was early in the day, so
yeah,
that's the last I've heard about the story.
Okay, yeah. What he said.
For sure. Alright, well, I guess we're going to take it to the NFL. I got a question to pose to y'all fellas. Do y'all feel the punishment fit the crime for the Saints and the bounty scam?
You know what? I don't feel sorry for them niggas, man. Because the tape I heard happened to be about Frank Gore.
Right.
Happened to be about, you know, my squad, the Niners.
Right.
And if y'all remember that game that we came back and won in the playoffs, whatever that running back, I forget, for the Saints, if I ain't mistaken, that nigga got knocked out in the first quarter. So, you know, karma kind of works in different ways. The plan was to come out and knock Frank Gore out the game.
Right.
First quarter, goal line, y'all nigga get knocked out the game. So, you know, justice, shit works out. But as far as the bounty itself, from what I understand, niggas been doing it. Niggas do it every day anyway. You know, he put money on whatever. So, you know, Goodell, that's the sheriff. So he gonna do what he do.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it starts from Little League football. You know, they teach you to go.
Right.
They teach you to hurt. They teach you to take out the best man so you can win the game.
Right.
So if you're going to take it all the way to the league, you know what I'm saying, you got to start with Little League football.
Yeah.
You know, I was always taught, take him out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If he's killing us, take him out. Knock his ass out. If he ain't looking, knock him out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to get to. Do you feel like the players and the coaches should be judged on a different scale? Because players are just doing what they taught. Like you said, since Little League, you taught to take people out. I remember in high school, we was rewarded with steak dinners if you took a star player out. You know, it's just kind of the rule of thumb for sports. Like, it's kind of like a soldier getting marching orders, you know what I'm saying? You just got to do what the boss says.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's the ugly side of the game that everybody don't see. You know, for it to be the most popular sport, you know what I'm saying, that's the side that don't nobody see, don't nobody want to talk about. But it, you know, like you said, it exists at even the lowest level. So
right.
You gotta change it from there if you're gonna change it.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, you know, might as well let it be. You think that's the only team doing that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's doing it, man.
That's the team that got caught.
Right, exactly.
It ain't even just in football, it's basketball, soccer, hockey, all the sports, you know.
Table tennis.
Table tennis.
Take them out.
Take them out. him out.
Definitely. Okay, well then now we're gonna take it to the main subject of the main subject of the day, which is the finals edition show.
Yes, sir.
So we got the Miami Heat and the Thunder taking on the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yes, sir.
On Tuesday night at 9 o'clock.
About 24 hours from right now.
Exactly right. Okay, since we're gonna talk about that, give a couple of your. I'll give mine first. The X factors for the game. For Miami, I got Mario Chalmers for X factor. I think if he can find some sort of way to somewhat neutralize Westbrook's production, because you know Westbrook's going to produce. You already know that. Kevin Durant as well. So if he can find some way to somewhat just minimize what he's doing, you know, just kind of, you know, if Westbrook goes off for 25, if he can do like 15 to 20, you know, a couple steals and junk in crucial times, I think that will help Miami's cause much.
Again, you know, two things kind of to rebut on that. Number one, Westbrook didn't necessarily have a good series against the Spurs. I don't think it's really about numbers when it comes to Westbrook and his impact and what we need him to do, we being Oklahoma, which kind of brings me to my X factor. How big is voodoo in Seattle? How many Seattle fans got voodoo dolls of Thunder players? That's the X factor. You got to think, how do these niggas feel about their team being taken out of the city? And now you're in the finals. Hadn't been since '96. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, you know, Shrimp, George Karl, when I became a fan. You know, Seattle fans, the whole city of Seattle, is their curse.
Well, I'm gonna take it to Miami. You know how many dope boys we got? You feel me?
Two.
Cocaine Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We bring the bright lights to the city. Got LeBron James, D Wade, and Chris Bosh. But my X factor I want to talk about today is Shane Battier. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole said he was lame, but I don't think he's lame. You know what I'm saying? He's a good perimeter player. Off the three, got good defense. Man with the Duke. You know what he's doing out there. The guy's a player. He's a prime-time player. You know what I'm saying? He hit them threes all day long. You know what I'm saying? He came through in the clutch. In the finals against the Celtics, he hit 3 threes. Or maybe more than that. You feel me? Nigga stats. But anyway, I think LeBron and D Wade is gonna go. I think they're gonna pull it out. I think they finally gonna get the ring. You know what I'm saying?
But D Wade already got him one. LeBron's going for his first one. It's his second appearance in the finals.
Right. The real X factor is the nigga that's going for his 6'3". Derek Fisher.
Yeah, you right. You right. Derek Fish, D Fish. I got it down here.
He's a good
X factor.
That's my real X factor.
He's a good X factor.
I had to give a shout out to Seattle, but
he's a good
my real X factor is Derek Fisher. We saw him close out in that last game.
Right.
He's a good one.
A couple big shots. You see him on the court when it matters at the end of these games.
Yeah.
And you can't underestimate his effect in that locker room because he the only one. Kendrick Perkins got a ring too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he know a few things here and there. But Derek Fisher got 5. He's kind of like the new age Robert Ory.
Yeah.
Well, then they got like 8, man. The journeyman,
Right.
This nigga let me get on, and I hit a couple shots, and can I get a ring?
I think the main thing is age. You got these LeBron and D Wade, everybody running down the court, back and forth, D Fish can't keep up with that.
He don't got to.
He's old.
He don't got to. He comes in for a specific reason.
He's old, man. He probably got hemorrhoids.
He come in for a specific reason.
He's old, man.
You know,
he's up early years.
And that's that's the problem with the Heat, I think, as far as, you know, against us, man. First of all, I don't know if you can really say we're young. It's our first time on this stage, but we just went through the defending champion, Mavericks, swept them.
Oh.
The Lakers.
Oh.
Spurs.